Welcome to an ordinary day in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy lifestyle, I'm not gonna convince you, but inspire you to live your best life. Good morning and welcome to the vlog. Welcome to another day in my life. Today is Wednesday here in Toronto, and if you are not new here, you already know what happens on Wednesdays. Yeah, I'm excited. On Wednesdays, I go to Costco and I bring you with me. And this morning I was thinking another thing always happens on Wednesdays. I'm always wearing the same sports bra, right? So let's address that. If you only come here on Wednesday, maybe you are under the impression that I only have one sports bra. So it's because on Wednesdays I go to a HIIT class in the morning, and we have a few exercises with high impact, and this is the best bra I have for this type of exercise, so that's why on Wednesdays I am always wearing the same bra. With that out of the way, let's continue with our normal schedule for this vlog. So yeah, good morning. Of course, I woke up early. I went to the gym like I do every day. If you know me, you already know that I believe that discipline is the foundation of a healthy lifestyle. Routine, discipline, consistency, any way you want to call it. And if you wanna, you can check my course for self-discipline on Udemy. I'll leave the link here down below. But anyways, I went to the gym, I came back. Now I'm gonna make a coffee for me. I have a video to edit. I'm gonna start editing, and then after that I'm gonna get ready and we are going to Costco. And I'm gonna try to explain my decisions, why I buy what I buy, and hopefully you can get some value from it and adapt to your own lifestyle, to your own routine, your own needs. So yeah, let's get started.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
go through the things I got today. This week we have deodorant. Of course, I'm not gonna eat them. Bananas, like every week I buy bananas because my husband used them for his smoothie. And this week I actually brought another fruit. This week I brought guava as well. He asked me if I saw a different fruit there that if I could bring to him. So I found guava, so he's gonna have guava this week. I got the white blend rice. Again, this is the second time I buy them. The first time, I don't know if you watched that vlog, I was not sure because I found it was little, not expensive, but it was not affordable, I would say. But actually, after thinking about, it's a great deal. It's a great buy because it has 1.8 kilos. It would be almost or around 4 pounds, and it's a good quality rice. It's healthy, it's good quality, as I said, and it's delicious. We love it. And since I got the first time, we only eat this rice, and of course the arboreal rice when I make risotto, but on a daily basis we only eat this one, so I totally recommend. And we eat a lot, and I would say it was like I got it 2 months ago, so it lasted 2 months for both of us, and we eat a lot of rice. We are Brazilians. We eat a lot of rice. I got the protein bar that I always get. I always say from my research, these ones are, if not the best, one of the best options that you can find. Loaded with protein. It's low in carbs, low in fat. It's a great buy. Not on the affordable side, but it's not that affordable, but actually any protein source is not, I would say, affordable. Actually, it's reasonable, I would say. I got eggs. We've been using a lot of eggs here because I use them for my homemade bread, for my protein cookies. If you're not a subscriber yet, I recommend to be, because I always show you my homemade bread, my protein cookies, and other recipes. Actually, you can find all the recipes on my blog. Go check them on lucianawellness.com. And yeah, I love to cook, I love to bake, so you're going to find a lot of healthy recipes there. And here, so I got, I never know how to say it, erythritol sweetener. I use them for my protein cookies, and every time I need a substitute for sugar, I use it. And Costco has a great price for them. It's 1.36 kilos. And how much is it? How much did I pay for them? Oh my god, without glasses. It's so difficult without glasses. Yeah, $14.99 for 1.3 kilos. It's a good buy. Then this one I have to research a little more. It's Tabasco. It's well known, I know, because I was looking for a sauce, for a hot sauce there, and I saw the Tabasco. We want to have Tabasco at home, and I decided to take a look, and I thought must be loaded with sugar or sodium. When I read the nutrition facts, it looks pretty good. I mean, it has 0 fats, 0 carbs, 0 cholesterol, 0 protein. There's no miracle, right? And it has 35 milligrams of sodium, which is 1% of our daily intake of sodium, for 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon. Let me see it. For 1 teaspoon, 5 milliliters. So it's pretty good. And then I tried to find the ingredients to see if there were any weird preservatives or something, but surprisingly enough, there is no ingredients list on the packaging. I did a quick research on internet. I couldn't find anyone saying that it's unhealthy, but I'm gonna research a little more. So far, so good. And as I always say here on the channel, it's a matter of balance. So yeah, now we have Tabasco. Then I got Greek yogurt. I eat yogurt almost every day. If you watch my vlogs, you already know that. I got milk for my husband as well. As you may have noticed, I always buy lactose free. It's not from a healthy lifestyle standpoint, I would say. It's just because my husband has a small intolerance. It's not serious, but he prefers to drink this one, and that's why. There is no other reason to buy lactose free if you're not intolerant. No worries about that. You don't need to pay more for that. And for the proteins this week, I've got shrimp. This time I found the tail off version, so I don't need to remove the tails. Excellent source of protein. It's loaded with protein, low in fat, just perfect. And it's so delicious, right? I love shrimp. Do you like shrimp? Let me know in the comments. And last but not least, I got beef. As I always say to you, I prefer to buy the whole piece because I can take a look on the piece. I can try to see which one it has less fat. And because I think it's more versatile, I like to grind it. Sometimes I like to cut in pieces. So yeah, I think it's a better way. So that was it, I believe. Yeah, that was it. Now I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. And then, no, now I'm gonna put everything away and then I'm gonna have lunch because I'm hungry. And after lunch, I'm gonna show you my ground beef preparation.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm at it.
And now it's time to prep the beef, to freeze the portions. And what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna grind both pieces. Usually I grind one and the other one I cut in little pieces, but this time I'm gonna grind everything. And another thing different that I'm gonna do, if you watched the last video when I ground the beef, I made meatballs. If you want my recipe for meatballs, you can check that video. I'm gonna leave the link here, or you can go to my blog and search there. You can find the meatball recipe there. I'm gonna do it different because it's a big quantity of beef, so I figured maybe it's better if I do, how can I say, something that is more basic, that can serve as a base, and then I can work from there. By that I mean I can have the ground beef in the fridge, and if I need meatballs, I make meatballs the day I need them. If I wanna do patties for hamburgers, I can use it for a larger variety of recipes. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna just grind and freeze them. Yeah, I have the beef, and I think, not that I'm sure I'm gonna get shallots as well. I like to grind together the beef, the shallots. Sometimes I use bell peppers as well, garlic. Actually, I forgot to buy garlic. Anyways, sometimes I grind with garlic, shallots or onions, bell peppers. I prefer this way. First, because it's easier to grind. If you mix shallots or sometimes bell peppers, it's easier to get everything in the grinder. And secondly, because it's easier when I have to prepare the meat, because I always put shallots anyways. So if I do this way, I don't have to chop the shallots every time I want to prepare the beef or any recipe with the beef. So you can do that or you can just grind the beef and chop the shallots. Do you? I'm just saying, as I don't know, as an idea that you can use or not. And yes, I have my grinder in the freezer. It's the best way to storage your grinder, because when you use it, it's cold, so it's cold enough to help to maintain the beef fresh. The rest of it. So if you want, you can trim the fat, not all fat of course, but the excess of fat, it makes the beef a little healthier. I like to do that. It's a little of work, I would say. I like to come all around the beef and look for more fat to trim, and I do that before I grind. So I'm gonna use my KitchenAid attachment for as a grinder. It's a grinder attachment, but if you don't have one, you actually don't need. You can use a food processor for that. The only thing is how can I say, the consistency is different, or the grind, the size of the ground beef, it's gonna be different, but it's okay. It's still beef. It still has the same flavor, so no worries about that. Add some salt. I like to freeze already salted because it's one step less when I have to cook, right? So that's why I grind with the shallot, and now I'm gonna season with the salt, so I don't have to add those ingredients when I want to prepare the ground beef for dinner or lunch, whatever. And you actually can add other seasonings if you want. If you always use the same seasonings, you can add them. I have almost 2 kilos of beef here, around 4 pounds, and I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of salt. Maybe it will need a little more, but I am always afraid to put too much, because I can always add more salt when I'm cooking, but I cannot get rid of them. So maybe, yes, it's too little, but I prefer this way. Now I'm gonna use the mixer to mix everything so I can portion and freeze the portions. So you can see it. This is all the fat that I took off from the beef. Can you believe we would be eating all of this fat if I didn't trim them off? And in case you ask yourself what to do with that portion that is not the same size like the rest, each bag has around 250 grams. So it's 125 for each one of us, for my husband and I. And I have this bag that it's around 100, I believe it's 105 grams. So what I do, I separate this bag, and when I prepare this meat, I complement with other source of protein, because you know, protein first. We always have to eat a lot of protein. So to complement, I usually add egg to the dish, or cheese, or other things, but I have to have that in mind, that this portion has way less protein than the other ones. incredible the day today. Look how beautiful is the day. Blue sky, so beautiful. We live here in Toronto for 8 years now, and I don't remember a winter so mild like this one. It's March 13 today, and it's 17 degrees Celsius. I don't know in Fahrenheit. And yeah, I live here for 8 years. At least you cannot say the temperature in Fahrenheit. But anyways, it's 17 Celsius. It's amazing. I don't remember anything like that. This time of the year, I usually cannot even step outside. I cannot even come to the balcony. It's covered with snow. It's nasty this time of the year. So it's so good that it's not only that the day is beautiful, the sky is blue, but the temperature is amazing today as well. So we are going to take advantage, right? See, it's warm. I think it's time to prepare the balcony season. I have to clean. No, yeah, the cold. I have to clean this before the dog comes here. Stay away, stay away. So yeah, I have to prepare the balcony for the season. I have to change the pots, buy some flowers. Every year I apply a new stain, a new coat of stain to my table, to my IKEA table. I totally recommend this table. And I have to clean everything. Stay away from the glass. So yeah, but the day is so beautiful. Look, people are taking advantage of it as well.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
So it's time to prepare ourselves for the evening, to relax and get rest for doing everything again tomorrow. I forgot to buy sweet potatoes when I went to Costco. Actually, it's the second week in a row that I forget, but my superhero, aka husband, went to the grocery store, the one we have closed, to buy sweet potatoes and garlic for me. Tonight I'm gonna prepare, I believe here in North America you call it a shepherd's pie. In South America is pastel de papas. In Brazil, specifically, I'm from Brazil, I don't know if we have a name for that. I have to research. But anyways, it's just beef covered with potato, in this case sweet potato, and then we gratin in the oven with cheese. I'm gonna use mozzarella cheese because it's a more, I would say it's a lighter cheese. It's a little bit healthier than other options. Maybe it's not the healthiest, but you know, as I always say, everything's balanced. And for the potatoes, of course, I'm gonna use the sweet potatoes. As I always tell you, sweet potatoes are better than white or yellow ones because they are complex carbs, and complex carbs are friends. We need them. And while he's not back, I'm gonna try to clean a little bit because right now the kitchen is a mess. To live is to make messes, right? But we have to clean them, unfortunately.
Time is gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are, and if you found a way out from the dark. The stories I've been told, they never seem. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
And that was my day. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope I inspired you to try new things and live a healthier lifestyle, on your own terms, of course. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like to help my channel grow. Consider subscribing as I post new videos every day. Until next time, keep shining, be happy, and namaste.